Hello, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my people. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Wonderful Biafrans, I greet all of you wherever you may be. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiam to bless all Biafrans. Bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bless our Prime Minister. May God continue to bless all our BLA, the BDF, all those that are fighting to liberate our land, to defend our men and our women, the young, the very young, and the very old. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless every Biafran, bless our APM, Mazi Ogechukwu Kere. Wonderful Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are hearing this message, try and join so that you will get the update. This is one of the Breji platforms where we bring you authentic information. We preach the gospel of Biafra. Biafra is our nation and our religion. We have to evangelize Biafrans. Today is also 12th of April 2025. And Saturday, the day we do our fundraising, 7 p.m. Biafra time. Join me, my people. It won't be long, but a few of the things that I want to inform Biafrans that is going on, which we do not want our children to dabble into. So my people, join me from wherever you are watching or hearing this video. Join me and let us continue. Remember, Biafrans, that on this platform, we do not preach hate. We do not preach violence, Biafrans, because we are not violent people. So my people, we will continue to fight freedom from Nigeria, the terrorist country. Every Biafran, wherever you are, you have to be very conscious, because Nigeria government does not do anything except employing the services of terrorists to continue to terrorize people. And you all know that every that is a terrorist nation has nothing to offer anyone. Therefore, my fellow Biafrans, we have to tread carefully and be very security conscious, especially the Biafrans in homeland. Nigeria has been known and earmarked as one of the deadliest terrorist nations all over the world. And now they have infiltrated all the regions within that very territory. So my fellow Biafrans, join me and let's talk about it. Let's start with a jingle.
Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is in the holy book. Na meranye biko biko todo onyolu welu aya na meranye do onyolu welu onyoyo chukwu kikele adina boni the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promise. Shaka. They are not in our league. Masses Africa. Now it's reminisce. Masses Simony. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our home.
Yes, my people, thank you very much for joining us. Today we are going to remind us of our fundraising. This fundraising is needed to support our Biafra Liberation Army. We declared nation on the 29th December 2024. So as a nation, we have army, we have right, very, very much so, right to have an army, and we have to support them. So join us today for our fundraising. Know that our Prime Minister, who is not here with us, and we have to tell the world that our PM is nothing but a freedom fighter, and many journalists will attest to that. So my people, we have some videos to actualize the very fact that our PM is a freedom fighter. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, I have a video here of Dr. Kemi Lawrence. We need this video now. We need every shout out for the investigation. Go people, don't insult and don't abuse her. She's complaining. Thank you.
Good afternoon to Nigerian out there. I'm Dr. Kemi Lawrence. It's Sunday, the 24th of November, 2024. Let's talk about the post I made yesterday about the genocide slowly going on in southeast Nigeria and the arrest of Simon Ekpa. I sat down this morning to read comments and feedback of Nigerians on my posts and my videos. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. He wants Biafrans free. What is going on with the Igbos in the southeast? The Igbos are everywhere. They're northeast. Indian genocide slowly Nigeria and the arrest of Simon Ekpa. This morning to read comments and feedback of Nigerians on my posts and videos. Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. He once before. Let's talk about the post I made yesterday about an impending genocide slowly going on in southeast Nigeria and the arrest. I sat down to read comments and feedback on my posts and my videos. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. Indian genocide slowly going on in southeast Nigeria. Simon Ekpa. I sat down early this morning to read comments and feedback of 9 videos. Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. He wants Biafrans free. What is going on with the Igbos in the southeast? The Igbos are everywhere. They're in the north, south, west, and east. What's going on in the southeast is what I talked about. There is a slow genocide happening in southeast Nigeria. A plan to announce.
Yes, my people, for those of you listening, this is Kemi Lawrence, Dr. Kemi Lawrence. She was once a journalist. I think she resigned this year from the practice. She now resides in America because she's an American, as well as other citizenship that she holds. She was pursued in Nigeria by Nigerian government. Why? Because she's always saying it the way it is. Nigeria government is this only country that will go and import terrorists and start killing its own citizens. They do not care who you are. They don't want to know where you come from. They have infiltrated all the regions with their terrorist group. Now, they detained our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, detained our PM in Finland. That's why I brought this video now, so that you hear from her that our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is not a terrorist. He does not sponsor terrorists, but he is nothing, just a freedom fighter. He fights to free Biafrans, his people, who are constantly under the aggression and oppression of Nigeria government. Because Biafrans are their target. It is only in Biafra land that you will see Christians that serves God. We are not Muslims. We are predominantly Christians, except a couple of them that Nigeria government try to indoctrinate and rise, converted them. A few of them, one is from Delta State, Ned Nwoko, and the other one is Asari Dokubo. They start. So my people, they want to annihilate us. They want to extinct us from that region. And that is why we are fighting for our freedom, for survival. And it's good to let the world know our Prime Minister is nothing but a freedom fighter. He fights to free his people from the shackles of this terrorist group.
Slowly going on in southeast Nigeria.
slowly going on in Southeast Nigeria. Southeast Nigeria is Biafra land. Nigeria is claiming our land. We do not belong to them. We have our own right, inalienable right, right to life, right to existence, right to say where we want to belong, right to referendum, and right to freedom. But all these rights, Nigeria government does not want it. They will force you because that is their modus operandi, the way they practice, the way they act, the way they behave. The world is just watching them, but Nigeria is not giving up. That's why I brought this video this morning, to let people, or this afternoon or this evening, depending on your own location, for people to know that we are not violent people. We are only fighting to defend ourselves, to liberate ourselves from Nigeria terrorism. Everyone in that region is crying. Every village, every town, all over, from north to south, east and west, everyone is crying. She's complaining. Thank you.
Every Nigerian out there, I'm Dr. Kemi Lawrence. It's Sunday, the 24th of November, 2024. Let's talk about the post I made yesterday about an impending genocide slowly going on in Southeast Nigeria.
An impending genocide slowly going on in Southeast. This impending genocide is the reason why we Biafrans every Saturday we come out here to ask our fellow Biafrans to join us to raise funds for the relief of our people from the terrorist nation Nigeria. If you look here, you will see below this very video biafra.org/donate or biafrainUSA.org/donate. Just go to Google, search for it, and you will use. When you get there, you will see even $1, $2, $3, 5, 10, and so on and so forth, just to donate and support our liberation army. We are fighting for survival. Nigeria is terrorizing everybody that is within that region. And now they are asking people to join them and fight themselves.
And the arrest of. I sat down early this morning to read comments and feedback of Nigerians on my posts and my videos. Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. He wants Biafrans free. What is going on with the
Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. He was. Why? Because he knew that Biafrans are being, as she said, a planned genocide slowly going on in Southeast. That's slow. The genocide planned going on in Southeast is no longer slow, as she said. Let me repeat it.
before? Let's talk about the post I made yesterday about an impending genocide slowly going on in Southeast Nigeria.
She's talking about impending genocide slowly going on in Southeast. This lady is not a Biafran. She is from Oduduwa land, Oduduwa nation. And because as at the time she is, or she was a journalist, because she resigned this 2025 February from journalism. In the first place, she ran away from Nigeria because they threatened her and continue to threaten her position. And she has to run away. And this is what goes on in Nigeria. You cannot talk about your freedom. It is always takia, force. Every time you will hear the Mujahid Fulanis telling you that they have not come to give you water or light or electricity or hospital or schools or anything, but to Islamize you. Force. They use force. I think word of God is gentle, and gentle discussion and spreading of the gospel of God in a very peaceful tone. But with Muslims, or not all of them, some of them are good, some are radicalized. They will force you to do what you do not want to do or belong where you do not want. And this is why I brought this video, to hear this lady talk about the genocide that is slowly going on in Biafra land.
Before, let's talk about the post I made yesterday about an impending genocide slowly going on in southeast Nigeria and the arrest of Simon Ekpa. I sat down early this morning to read comments and feedback of Nigerians on my post and my video on Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter.
Simon Ekpa is nothing but a freedom fighter. But Nigeria government take attitude and culture have to nepotize and convert Finland to do their dirty job for them. And Finland is doing it, detaining our freedom fighter, our prime minister, someone who wants his people free. That is Nigeria government for you, because they are all terrorists.
He wants Biafrans free.
He wants Biafrans free. He is not a terrorist. But when they catch the terrorist, they will tell you that a terrorist and become the president of Nigeria, which is exactly what Kashim Shettima is a terrorist. He is the leader of terrorists. Gumi is a terrorist. They are all ruling Nigeria. This is how they go to radicalize other countries to detain innocent freedom fighters. But when you catch the leader of terrorism, they will release him. They will release the terrorists and detain innocent people who want their freedom. That's why I brought this very video this morning. As I said earlier, today is our first. Biafrans, do not forget that we do fundraising every Saturday starting from 7 p.m. Biafra time. Wherever you join us, take advantage of our IOU, biafragov.org/link for you to make a donation. Is a very straightforward process. It's not difficult. It's not complicated. It was simplified to enable people use it to make donation to our freedom and our liberation. Our soldiers are there and we need to support them to liberate our land, because our people, our land is under siege. Yesterday, our APM visited a caste state in Biafra land, and it was said that the Fulani terrorists spied one Biafran and roasted his or her meat and was eating it. Biafrans, this is something we cannot allow to continue in our land. Join us today, 7 p.m. Please, Biafrans, please join us. We need every donation we can get to support our liberation army. Please, my people, we have legal right as a nation that has been declared a nation that is operating now in exile, Biafra Republic government in exile. It is legal. And for you to have all that, you must maintain your army. We need this donation, fellow Biafrans. So join us today evening. Today is Saturday of April 2025 from 7 p.m. Biafra time. We do all we do, we say all day, because we need Biafrans to be aware of what is going on. Currently, Musa is advertising recruitment into Nigeria military. And they have gone to Akwa Ibom to talk to Biafran children that they should join the army. But my people, how could you join you? How can you? You don't have to join Nigeria army. You do not join them. I'm just looking for a video where our PM was advising young men not to join zoo military. You don't have to join them because they are no good to us. No Biafran should be seen joining Nigeria army. Never. Because they are your enemy. They are your enemy. You really don't have to join them. We have our own army. And when they are recruiting, Biafran will be informed. These people, they are not good for anybody. Every army you see in the Nigerian military are all terrorists. They will tell you that they have repented. They will tell you that they have repented, whereas they haven't. Whereas all they do,
more isolated, this insecurity also gets across to us. But what we need to do not to despair is to...
So my people, let me show you what this man is doing currently. He's recruiting military from Southeast, radicalizing our boys.
We are here to encourage our... And now that I'm speaking to you is 3,000 by some states. Some other states 2,005. Some 2,000. Some 1,005. I've left other Niger Delta states. I've told them their statistics. So let me not bring theirs. Let me talk about Akwa Ibom. As of now, Akwa Ibom is 500 plus. Why is there low patronage, low enrollment into the army by us? Why? That's the question. That's the question I've come to ask. The truth is, as a son of Niger Delta, that we all know what Niger Delta stands for. This is the best for me. And that's why I like. This is the best for me. I have no single regret from day one that I joined the army. So if I am enjoying what I'm enjoying, if I'm happy with the work I am doing, why are my younger brothers and sisters not coming to join me? I will just sit down and be losing our slots. Army is a profession who holds everything we do in high esteem. We're very disciplined, we're very professional. That does not.
Biafrans, do not listen to these people. Let me show you another video. You see here, it is the picture of this man. Let me read out what Punch newspaper is talking about this recruitment that these men I showed you their video is advertising. Punch newspaper is one of the newspapers in Nigeria. We can never stop talking about Nigeria because Nigeria government, they are the ones that sponsor all these terrorists. T.Y. Danjuma said it clearly. He was a retired general, or he is, because he's still alive. He is a retired general. He said that they collude. The military cover them up. They are not neutral. If you do not rise up to defend yourself, you will all die one by one. That's what the Major General said, a retired army general in Nigeria. So now, Punch newspaper. Is Punch. So they said here, 789 ex-terrorists undergoing de-radicalization. This is Nigeria for you. They are going through de-radicalization. But they are detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is not a terrorist, who has never been de-radicalized. They are detaining our PM, all freedom fighters, but they will de-radicalize terrorists, 789, under rehabilitation. They will put them into army and they will send them to Southeast. And they sent those two military men that I have shown you, speaking and trying to convert Akwa Ibom youths. Do not join them. Do not. Gumi was the one who told the Southeast, that's Biafrans, to arm, train, and equip the youths to fight IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. That is exactly what they are trying to do now. Then, this same Punch newspaper said, look at it here. The Punch newspaper said, Rivers, Delta, Enugu, Imo, Abia, Lower Benue, Lower Kogi, Edo, Bayelsa, Anambra, Ebonyi, Cross River State, Akwa Ibom. These are their targets. When they recruit those boys, these 789 terrorists will just finish them off. They will unalive them, buy them like that. Because they are planning war against Biafrans. So what do? They will tell you that they are recruiting. And when they recruit you, what do? They will finish all of you. In 2 days, they will all be gone. Just to make sure that there are no youths in Biafra land. So our Minister of Information wrote here Biafrans, do not join army because it's made up of Boko Haram terrorists. You will be killed by the terrorists. Because that's what they do. There was a time this happened in Nigeria. They gathered all the generals from Southeast and told them that they are invited in Kaduna. They all went. Do you know what they did? They went and crashed that helicopter carrying all of them, and they all drowned. They all drowned. So any Biafran that will get this message, do not join Nigeria army. No matter how hungry you are, do not join them. They want to finish our men so that when they come to fight our women, they will have nobody to defend them. This is their open and hidden agenda. You cannot be fooled. You can't. Because this is what they plan to do. They do it all the time. So my people, that is it. We have another information on what Biafrans are planning to do. So listen to this.
Omo Biafra, where una dey go? We are checking out, man. We are going to Alaudo. Checking out. And Andrew, you are checking out. Una never hear of Alaudo Town Hall meeting, where they come for Sunday, 13th April 2025. Right, man, that's where we are going. We are going to Alaudo. Okay, you are going to Alaudo with Eku and Mpisi to eat yam. Come to Alaudo first. Alaudo will teach you how to cultivate and then bountiful harvest. The SA and the good citizens of Alaudo invite all Biafrans home and abroad, friends and well-wishers, to the next Alaudo State Town Hall meeting with the APM Honorable Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, the indefatigable flag and baton bearer of our PM, Ekpa Simon Njoko, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Date of April 2025, time 6:30 BT. This town hall meeting will be unique and special, and in line with Briggy government policy and initiative. The Edo with his cabinet members and the agricultural Honorable Innocent Nan will be available to showcase the various food potentials in Alaudo and also teach interested Biafrans how to improve in food production. Yes, knowledge is growth. You don't need to give Obi fish all the time, rather teach Obi how to fish. Briggy have all the answers. You only need to give and to keep doing. Honorable S.A. Mazi APM and Minister of Agriculture and other cabineters to Alaudo. In Alaudo, men and resources are available. Jimirioko and Cocoyam available. Egusi, maize and watermelon available. Rice in abundance available. Mine available. Water of Akwo or Sokwo available. We want men, OGC are also available.
We want to use the opportunity to call every personnel, Biafra personnel,
Alaudo Town Hall Meeting, date Sunday, 13th April 2025. Time, gate opens at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, my people, tomorrow is going to be Aludo inviting all of us. It's going to be a town hall meeting, 13th of April 2025. And it is Biafra time, 6 p.m. on the Zoo. Join us in Aludo tomorrow, 13th of April. Biafrans, one thing we have to realize is this. When our PM or APM is on a visit, virtual visit to any of the, like the one he visited yesterday at Eka State in Biafra land, it is just a way for us to create awareness to those in homeland about our fundraising for our liberation and for our freedom. And for Biafrans to be there to talk about our progress. This is how we communicate with each other. These town hall meetings is not for only the ministers. Every Biafran is invited. Join us tomorrow as we are going to start our fundraising this evening, Biafra time. Tomorrow's town hall meeting is in Aludo, and our APM, Mazi Ogechukwunke, will be there live to speak to Biafrans. And all other activities will follow, which includes donation. My people, this is the only way we have to communicate with one another. Try and be there. That will be on the 13th, Sunday, 13th of April 2025. Come one, come all. Every Biafran is invited. And the time is 6 p.m. Biafra time. So my people, as I told you people earlier, that Nigeria government is now recruiting soldiers. And they sent 2 soldiers to go to Biafra land, Akwa Ibom to be precise, to talk to the youths about coming to join military. Whenever Biafrans join the Nigerian army, you know what they do? They will send them. They will send them to go and fight the terrorists. And they will tell the terrorists their location. They will just go there and finish all of them. Why? Because they don't want Southeast, which is Biafra land, to have military or have men. That is their common goal. That is their objective. To get rid of Biafran men. Do not join them. This is one of the things that our PM said in this video. Listen to it.
Or Biafra person serving in Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police, Nigeria Navy, Nigeria Air Force. If you are serving in all these institutions mentioned now and you are very close to Biafra land or you are in Biafra land, resign. Resign. They bring you to Biafra, resign. Because once you have that uniform on, we don't know who you are. You are the enemy and you are our enemy.
So listen to these people now.
Once in a while, you have cases that are not pleasant. I will just sit down and be losing our slot. Army is a very, very disciplined profession who holds everything we do in high esteem. We're very disciplined, we're very professional. That does not also not take away the...
You have seen it. they sent 2 different military men to Akwa Ibom, heart of Biafra, to go and preach for them to come. The moment all these boys join the Nigeria army, they will buy all of them. That's what they do. But here, 789 terrorists, Musa is recruiting them into army. How can you work with your enemy? Somebody who doesn't like you. Right now, they are in Okigwe in Biafra land with 50 armored tanks fighting our soldiers, fighting, burning villages. What has that got to do with our request or our desire to be free? Freedom is something I know that, but you can negotiate it. But the government, they don't want that. Let me tell some of us that are listening something. Do you know that the size of Nigeria is the same as that of Europe? But how many countries or nations do you have in Europe? You have Germany, you have Italy, you have Belgium, you have Switzerland, you have France, Kingdom, you have is it which other? You have Finland there. You have Yugoslavia. All of them. When you put them together, all these countries, about 8 or 9 of them or 10 of them, that is the size of Nigeria. Because they use your brain and you don't understand. When they come, they will lump all of you together and you will be at bottleneck. No common interest, no common culture, no common tradition. Since 1960 that Nigeria was given independence, or since 1914 that they were amalgamated, Nigeria, there has never been peace. There has never been peace. Any sensible country during this dispensation, this 21st century, will just agree on how they will rule themselves, just like Europe. From France to Italy, 45 minutes. From France to Germany, 45 minutes. From France to Belgium, even under 40 minutes. Just like in Nigeria, from Lagos to Enugu, 45 minutes. From Lagos to Port Harcourt, 45 minutes. From Lagos to Abuja, 45 minutes. And all these nations, just one. And when you go to the terrorists, Nigeria is number 1 there. Every corruption, every atrocity is in Nigeria. Why? Because it is not working. And it can never work. They became an independent nation since 1960. 1966, there became attacks all over the nation. And 1967, they were at war with Biafrans. That war lasted for 3 years, and over 5 million Biafrans were killed. I do not know the statistics of the number of people in Nigeria during the war. They have to say how many people they lost. But we lost over 5 million in 3 years. Now they have started all over again. How do you think that that very country could work? It can never work. When our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, we are talking of referendum, every Nigerian said, oh, you Igbos, you Igbos, you Igbos. Now the terrorism is all over the country. Even the northerners, have risen up now to talk about Fulanis. They have risen up. So any Biafra that is genuine in fighting for our freedom and our liberation, join us this evening for this fundraising. Simply use Biafra/donate. You will find it, or biafrainUSA.org/donate. You will find it. It's a very simple app. You will follow the steps. When you open it up, you will see $1. You can donate $1. We appreciate it. You can donate $2. We appreciate it. We are not jihadists. We don't fight people to join us. We are peaceful. That's why the terrorist Fulanis thought that we will be an easy walkover. No, it doesn't work that way. That somebody is peaceful does not mean you can manipulate them, overrun them in 2 days. When Buhari was alive, he said that we are only nothing but a dot. We are a dot, small dot in Nigeria. Yes, we might be that dot, but we are not that docile. Yeah, we are not docile. We are intelligent. We know what we want. We want our freedom. We want to be liberated. Nigeria is simply too wealthy. They have no quality of management or administration. They are too big to be governed under one government. As I said, Nigeria is the size of Europe. And in Europe, you have more than 10 countries or thereabout. So how can you come in Africa and you make us one country? It's not acceptable because it's not working. Look at the number of people being killed every day. 7 days in a week. 4 weeks in a month. 12 months in a year. And so on and so forth. So my people, this is our stand, that Biafra must be allowed to go. This evening, 7 p.m. Biafra time, join us. Join us to make a donation generously. Call us on this number if you want to donate, or use this very link, Biafra/donate, or biafrainUSA.org/donate. Is there on Google. Search for it and make your donation. It's a very simple process. They are buying us in hundreds, in thousands. Since January this year till now, if I mention the number of people that Nigeria terrorist groups have killed, you will not believe it. Yesterday, it was said that Fulanis spied one Biafran, roasted his body, and were eating it. Such an impunity. Nigeria is so... I don't know how to describe Nigeria. Listen to our PM.
Last warning and last call for you to resign. If you are deployed to Biafra territory to kill, pull off your cloth and resign. And look for contact where you can contact me or some of your group if you want to serve the Biafra army or the Biafra forces. You are welcome. You will be treated and respected. Biafra will value you, and once you fight for Biafra, it is something that you should be proud of. So every one of you that are serving within Biafra territory, today is your last day. Both police, today is your last day. Army, today is your last day. Navy, today is your last day. Biafra land. If you are not in Biafra land, it is your problem. You can die in the north, that is your business. Pull off your cloth and stop killing Biafrans. We'll catch you in that uniform, it does not matter who you are.
Yes. I have many other videos for you to listen to. Many other videos that will make you think supporting your people. Look at this one. Listen to Gumi.
We have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. We can educate them. We have Nigerians. It was estimated that there are about 9 herdsmen in all scattered.
Those listening, you have heard it. Gumi himself, he is the one rearing the terrorists in Nigeria. He knows their number. He said they are 9 million. So you can imagine any country where you have 9 million terrorists littered all over the bush. And this very interview was conducted by a journalist in Nigeria. So it was on a national news, and nobody is detaining him because he is an untouchable. But they will detain our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will detain our prime minister, who is simply asking for our liberation. He said that they are over 9 million.
We have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush.
Have you heard it? It is estimated that there is 9 million plus herdsmen, and look at them with their guns scattered in the bush. So Finland is detaining our prime minister. How do you justify that? How do you justify it with this very man? In fact, let me play it so that you will hear that a journalist was actually interviewing
We
him.
can educate them. We have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. We can educate them. We can
should we say Nigeria is just said something like that? You go a length, you don't see police and all that, or shouldn't it be a case that we need more of these, the presence of the government in some parts of the country?
In some, the government should be present everywhere. What we can do also with the herdsmen, like we did with the Niger Delta military.
You see, he's the one telling government what they should do with the herdsmen. Take them to schools, educate them. But they have gone, littered all over the bushes, killing Christians, burning people's houses. This is what they do. But nobody is doing anything to them. Nobody. Because Nigeria government is a terrorist. Their leader, their president is a terrorist. This.
Nigeria import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria, and the government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to do their bidding. They provide them with logistics, money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern area to kill my people and to destabilize the region. That is their goal, and that's exactly what they're doing now. Nigeria import terrorists by the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch of West Africa. These operate in Nigeria. The government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They provide money, arms, and then they send them to.
You have all heard. Hello, my sister.
Someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists.
Yes. Let me acknowledge my people. Darling Helen, I love you so much. You are wonderful. One of the powerful media person in Biafra land. May God bless you. And my other sister, Diane, I thank you for joining. What I am here telling them is that we should join the fundraising this evening because the Fulanis, they will never stop. Fulanis are like the pig. Wash and scrub a pig is always a pig. No matter how you cure a mad person, they will never stop murmuring. That is Fulani for you. They are the deadliest terrorists in the whole world. They are. So today, we are inviting Biafra 7 p.m. for our fundraising to take advantage of our IOU, and the process is very simple. Call me on this number you see here and I will give you details. And the link here, biafragov.org/donate or biafraInUSA.org/donate. The process is very simple. Go to Google, just type it, you will follow it, and you will make your donation, because these terrorists, they are not giving up. Their leader is now the person that this lady here, Jatu, is going to tell you who is the leader of the terrorists in Nigeria. Listen to her.
Someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima.
Kashim Shettima is president of Nigeria. Why Tinubu is there? Because Tinubu sponsored Buhari, and Tinubu is there to make his money back. He is not in whether Nigeria is going or they are returning. No. These people are coming. When the Kanu was telling you people that you all say, you go this and that. Now they are everywhere. A video of Gumi telling you that they are 9 million plus littered all over the bushes, and the journalists asking the terrorist leader what happened, and he is the one telling them they should do for the terrorists. But no, Nigeria will go and nepotize Finland to detain a freedom, to detain an innocent man. Listen to this woman, what Kashim Shettima did with the leader of terrorists. But those people are walking free. They are walking free.
Associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. We should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand.
Kabiru Sokoto is the leader of terrorists. He is the leader of terrorist Kabiru Sokoto found in Shetima's house in Borno State when Kashim Shettima was the governor of Borno State. Today, he has pushed his way through to become the president of Nigeria, and everywhere is on fire. Yes, my sister said, Tinubu told Nigerians that he will continue from where Buhari stopped. They thought he was joking. Oh, it is a reality, and he's not hiding it. So if I will not speak for them, I will have to speak for my people. I will only seek for my people. Biafrans must be free. Detaining our leaders will not start. It will not stop our quest for freedom. We want our liberty and freedom. As I said, if they include Oduduwa and the Biafra, we are the same size as Europe. So for those of you who are sabotaging, like Madam Bao Bao, Ngozi Orabufulani, and her group that is sabotaging what we will not succeed. Obalumu Igbo na this struggle is a lot. Umu Biafra, their blood that have been spilled is too much. No going back. We will continue to fight and speak for our freedom. Biafra is our religion, and we are evangelizing, and we continue to do so. Evangelize for our freedom, for people to hear our voice. But this woman, she spilled the beans. She's not being economical at all with the truth. She has said it all, that Kashim Shettima is the sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria. They will regroup and come to Biafra land. Right now, they are in Okigwe. Okigwe is in the center of Biafra land. It's not in Oduduwa. It's not in Hausa land. What have we done to these people? Absolutely nothing. So, my people, we have to continue to listen to this lady, because she's saying it the way it
Different occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kasim Shettima. We should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion dollar industry, because it takes a lot of money on defense budget.
Yes, my people, why it is a multi-billion-dollar industry is because these smart crooks, they will go and tell America and other countries, Britain and the rest of them, France, that terrorists have infiltrated Nigeria. A multi-billion. And you all know that Obama is a Muslim. During the government of Joe Biden, which Obama controls, as he was controlling, because it was Obama that gave Nigeria leadership with Tinubu to Buhari. Buhari was nominated by America during the time of Obama. He threatened Jonathan, and Tinubu sponsored financially. That's what he is clawing back. What Tinubu is doing now, he's clawing back all the money he spent. Not interested. Nigerians were protesting last week. Tinubu went to France, And they said that the French minister, Emmanuel Macron, went to another country, Egypt. This is what they do. They are like conundrum. All sorts of nonsenses boiling in one pot. That's what they do. But we Biafrans, we say no. They cannot continue to toy about with. They cannot. This woman is saying it openly and clearly that this very terrorism is a multi-billion-dollar business. So Gumi is the one rearing the terrorists for Kashim Shettima. When they were looking for their leader, they found him in Shettima's house. And now that Shettima is the president, what do we expect? Everywhere in that region is on fire. Nigeria can never work. Let no one deceive themselves. You see those Biafrans that are supporting them, they will buy them later. Because Obida Ama-Alafia said it. Biafrans should be thinking very well. I mean those Biafrans that haven't actually gotten their brain back. Like 247 and the Ngozi Orabufulani. All of them, Soludo, all these Igbo saboteurs, I am ashamed of all of you. Because since 1966, 67, when Ojukwu started this war, it was Igbos sabotaging. Uwazirike came out, Igbos sabotaged. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came, Ifeanyi Uba and Chinasa Nworu and Chike Doziem, they sabotaged Igbos. Now that PM came out, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Ngozi Orabufulani, Soludo, Hope Uzodimma, all Igbos, Peter Mba, all of them are sabotaging. Igbos, what do you people want? I'm Igbo myself, but I am like water. I don't hide any sediments. I show everything clearly. If you do anything bad, I will tell it to your face. I'm not afraid of anybody. Just like this woman, Najatu, Ajia Najatu, she's here condemning Shettima. She's still in the zoo. Nothing has happened to her. You have to say the truth the way it hurts. Yes, my people. I think we have to round up. But you have all heard it from this lady, Kashim Shettima. Let us say
another person that has been associated on several occasions with that is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage happening by mistake is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yes. Yes, my sister Helen said this woman talking, her name is Ajia Najatu. Of course, every Muslim will support Islamizing the whole country, but it is an impossible mission for them. Not in Biafra land. They should count us out. All this killing that they are doing, they will not succeed. Our no is no. We don't want them because they don't want us. If you go to everywhere in the north, you will see our people. Our people don't live in the bush. They don't terrorize anybody. They go there to do business. But it's because we have a lot of bushes where these 9 million people are hiding. If we clear those bushes in Biafra land, we will turn it to business centers. Then our people doing business, they will come there. But they don't want to sponsor our freedom. They don't want to sponsor it. They will tell you, oh, we don't want Nigeria to disintegrate because they are brain locked. They are brain locked. Some of them, they travel to Europe to do their businesses, but they don't know that Europe and that Nigeria is the same. White man will devise a means to make things easier for them, but Africans know. We will all get there, just at the bottleneck, fighting. They are brain locked. This woman is saying it all, that Kashim Shettima is doing terrorism. He is the one sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria now. Yeah. So, my people, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? When this collude, he meant it. He meant it.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral.
They collude.
They collude.
Yes.
They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one
by one. This is it, my people. Biafrans, I will have to leave you here. I really appreciate you, Helen, for joining me today. You are wonderful. You are a force to reckon with. It is in your heart the way it beats on my own heart for Biafra to come today, tomorrow. Let us continue to pray for our gallant men, because the way Chinas and Chika Edoziem gave ESN boys to Charles Soludo, all the governors, and they paid them. They lied to them that they want to start paying ESN. That's their lies. And the Chinas Samuru gave them their location. They went there and paid all of them. That is the same way they want now, under the command of Ngozi Orabufu and the 247 and Charles Soludo, to buy our commanders. Pray for our commanders. Pray for the EM and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, Biafrans, wherever you are, join our fundraising 7 p.m. today, the 12th of April 2025. Everyone is invited, because these people, they are not giving up. They are not giving up. They don't go to school. All they do is, once they are radicalized, that is it. All these people, buying people, are very young men. They do all sorts because they have no knowledge. They don't want to be educated. Boko Haram means Western education. That's the meaning of Boko Haram. They are not educated. They have no knowledge of what they call human rights. Their cows and their gun is their human right. So, Biafrans, come and donate so that we will all fight for our freedom and our liberation, which is our inalienable right to live, to be free, to enjoy our liberty on this planet. We do not want Nigeria. Nigeria is a terrorist controlled by Kashim Shettima, Gumi and Pantami, Garuba, all of them. And Tinubu is just there paying lip service to his leadership. because he is leading nothing. People are dying of hunger. People are dying in the hands of Fulani terrorists all over. So we want out. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. I love you all, my people. Be there this evening, and we will do it. By the special grace of God, Biafra will come. I love you all. Bye from